Web3 is growing fast, but building sustainable token economies remains a major challenge for most projects. Tokenization is at the core of what makes Web3 so powerful, yet teams still struggle to find reliable and fair ways to launch. Protocol grants also play an essential role in growth, but right now the incentives for protocols, teams, and community members are misaligned. Protocols want to grow adoption and TVL, but teams often sell grant tokens and move on to chase grants from other protocols. Teams need funding and a fair token launch model, but get stuck grant farming or giving up equity to VCs. Community members want real ownership and access, but are often the last to participate in token launches. We are going to fix that. By combining the power of quadratic funding with the benefits of augmented bonding curves, we've created a fair and reproducible token launch playbook that redefines the role and function of grants in Web3. With quadratic acceleration, or QAC, protocols avoid sell pressure, grow adoption, and build long-term partnerships with projects. Teams bootstrap sustainable token economies that go far beyond one-time grants. And community members finally get what they've been promised all along: real ownership and access from the very beginning. The game is changing. This is the future of tokenization. Learn more at qac.giveth.io.
Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new cryptocurrency video. My name is Moonlight. I'm very excited to talk about Quadratic Accelerator today. If you haven't heard about them, then you probably should, and you need to keep this on your radar because this is a huge platform that has come out on the Polygon Network, the Polygon ZK EVM network, to basically support a new era of sustainable token economies, token launchings, and just launchings of new crypto projects in general. There is a lot of technicalities behind this. Basically, the protocol kind of reimagines traditional token offerings and kind of token generational events by leveraging augmented bonding curves. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to make sure to leave all their links down below in the description so you guys can actually take a look at the project yourself. I want you guys to actually engage with it, and I refer to everything in crypto as a project. You guys know that. This is a platform, though, a huge platform that is, in my opinion, completely undervalued and like a hidden gem in crypto, especially from when I was taking a look at it. I was doing my research. So many people are talking about the project. They've been getting a lot of press releases. Binance made a post on them, and it basically kind of the mechanisms that are used within the project promote genuine token holder alignment and sustainable growth within different crypto projects coming out using the platform and so forth. So I'm going to show you guys their website. I'm going to go over basically everything in detail. As you can see here, the quack round ends in a day and 22 hours from now, but this is basically the future of tokenization using augmented bonding curves. So going on into the project, I'm going to make sure to leave this down below again into the description as well as a pinned comment. So if you guys need to take a look at the project, I would highly recommend you take a look at yourself, engage with the website. You can also go to their web app here where I'm going to show you guys all the projects currently in the round that you guys can get into if you are interested. Keep this as take this as entertainment and educational purposes only, though, you guys. I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm not a financial advisor, and with YouTube, I really need to stress that because YouTube is so bad. But anyways, here are the bunch of different projects which we're going to kind of discuss and look over here in a sec. These are all on their website. You can then connect your MetaMask wallet and then follow the steps here to get verified, where you can support each project with up to 1,500 Polygon. Now, obviously, there are some geo restrictions. Maybe you're traveling, maybe you're in a certain country and you're just there for a week and you can't access the site because it's geo restricted. That means you could just use a VPN like I'm using NordVPN, where you can access a site and basically take a look at all the projects, get into any of the projects if you are interested. Now, one thing that makes this a platform so unique and why I like the Quadratic Accelerator is because each of these projects are sub-$1 million market caps. You're getting in probably between $1 million market cap up to a $5 million market cap, with most being sub $1 million. So that's something you got to keep in mind when you're taking a look at all of these projects. These are very, very early. And my biggest strategy is getting into projects that are very low in market cap sizes, because the chance to 10x, 20, 50x your portfolio is a very rare thing in crypto just in general, to 20 or 30x, 50, even 100x your portfolio, right? And again, this is all just, entertainment and educational purposes. I don't know what'll happen. I can't predict the future. If I did, I'd be a billionaire by now. And obviously I would have predicted Bitcoin back in 2011. But this is just to show you the best chance to make a huge ROI is getting into projects very, very early. Now, I consider myself an investor. That's why I talk like this, and that's why, because I'm here to make money in crypto. I think everybody in crypto is, in a sense. They want to get into something that has value, that has real use cases.
Kind of like a house, guys. What a house has is a use case, because it keeps you warm, cozy, helps from the rain, especially when it's raining right now and I have to come inside. It's been raining for the past 2 hours. I do apologize for that, but you understand what I mean by a real use case and real value. Most people nowadays, yeah, sure, they want to get into meme projects, have that potential, but it's a gamble. You know what I mean? Everything in crypto is a gamble. But if you get into something like this with this platform, which has the use case that it does, the value in it, and not even to mention, you don't even have to worry about KYC with their platform. They're one of the only sites able to do the no KYC, and I'm going to touch on how they're able to do this with the no KYC here momentarily, but I kind of want to go over a little bit just about ICOs in general before I kind of discuss more on the passport. Now, if you actually go over to the Quadratic Acceleration's web app and you get over to where you have to verify your wallet to be eligible to get into and support some of these projects, if you do not have a score of 15, you will have to get a score of 15. And as you can see, this one wallet of mine has a score of 0.511. It's very simple. You literally can increase your score here. You can connect it to the app.passport, and then this is where you can actually complete some of the, challenges, the tasks, I should say, to increase your score to 15. So there's a bunch on here. As you can see, just IDENA, prove your unique humanity with IDENA. You get 10.1 points here, or GTC staking. Or if you don't want to do some of that, you can literally just complete the government IDs with Coinbase, Holland, hopefully I pronounced that right, and Binance as well. I do have Binance on my other wallet, which I'll show in a sec. But as you can see here, you can also do social and professional platforms. So you can connect your LinkedIn, your Google, your Discord, your GitHub, as well as a biometric verification also. So it's very easy to increase your score. So you don't really have to worry about it unless you're somebody that just never uses crypto or has nothing to do with crypto. Then maybe you're gonna have to, try and increase your score just a little bit to get, that 15 points needed. But they're basically, in my opinion, is two ironclad secrets to crypto. So for crypto investing, it's basically being able to get in earlier than others, and to have the knowledge that others don't have, and to get in beforehand, basically. So that's the only two ways, in my opinion. You have the knowledge, or you're very early into a project. You can study charts all day, but these two things are basically how real investors get rich and stay rich. Get wealthy, stay wealthy. Because, of course, if you're early, like I said earlier, that is the best chance for you to increase your ROI dramatically. Now, with the initial coin offerings and ICOs, they've been dead for, I would say, nearly 6 years, give or take, because people were afraid to get, sued by the SEC. But since Trump won office, and what has Trump done since he's won office, crypto has skyrocketed. Crypto has gone up. It is doing really, really good, and everybody's saying we're in a bull run and so forth. And, smart money is moving back into the markets, back into this direction fast. And of course, if you do even like a simple search on Google, Twitter, I'm sure if you were to even do it, probably even on Instagram now, you'll probably come across something regarding crypto and how good it's doing. Even TikTok now, for example. Now, two big websites that are pushing are Legion as well as Echo, which I'm going to show you guys here momentarily. Both sites do require KYC and have recently made two huge token sales. One was, I believe, like Mega Ethereum, and I think that brought in like $100 million market cap, and the other was like Fuel, which was sold 1% of its tokens at like a $200 million market cap. So just keep in mind, these sites, you guys, tend to do quite well. A lot of these platforms that come out into the space that offer token, getting into projects early, do well. And I'm dumbing it down because that's what people, are interested in. They want to get into projects early. Now, these ICOs that I just mentioned, Legion and Echo, might be good, and have provided really good returns. But is this like secret knowledge or being in early? Not really, you know what I mean? So you don't really find that with this. People just got, somewhat lucky. And obviously with Legion and Echo, they got the KYC had to be done. This platform does not require KYC. And this is something that I learned because I keep my ear very, very close to the ground about basically everything DeFi, everything crypto, everything Web3. And I've been, keeping tabs on this platform for a while now. And I'm really, really, really liking how good it's done so far. Not to mention, especially with the rounds coming out, I'm very excited to see the growth of all the projects that are coming out onto the Quadratic accelerator. Not to mention because they're getting backed by so many people, like $1,000 in, say, a token right now with a sub-$1 million market cap. Imagine if it hits a $10 million market cap, $100 million market cap. You see the potential, right? Like, everybody has to understand that, especially if you're getting into projects and platforms early on. There's a bunch that can be basically sniped, in my opinion. But it's the trust, right? And this is where Quadratic Accelerator comes into play because everybody's talking about them. They're backed by so many people. Here's a Binance reference. Here's a Binance post regarding the Quadratic Accelerator. Not to mention, I do have Garmer. As you can see here, this is a guy from Garmer.com. He's talked about, the Quadratic Accelerator, as well as some of the projects like Exade Finance and Citizen Wallet that are currently in the Quadratic Accelerator's funding round. And of course, also, you guys, you have a $250,000 matching pool. This round ends in 2 days and 13 hours. So if you guys are interested, again, all links are gonna be down below in the description. Let me know what projects you might potentially be interested in. As you can see, here's a Twitter post by the Quadratic Accelerator, which I highly encourage you guys follow in general. You guys can see some of the 8 bold projects that are coming out on their platform and that are already out that you can go support if you are interested. Take a look at each and every project. Some might be good for some might not be good for some others. It's personal preference. And at the end of the day, if it fits your little investing strategy and portfolio, then so be it. You know what I mean? So here's some, just for example, the Aku run. You have the AK token, AKA token, however you want to pronounce that. Gamify the prediction market with the AKA tokens, a mobile racing game where players compete using runners linked to live market assets. The fastest runner tied to the top performing asset basically wins. Then, of course, if you go down to Ancient Beast, this is a really cool one. This, you can dive into the strategy with Ancient Beast, an open source esports game offering match-based 1v1 or 2v2 gameplay with basically no chance-based elements, easy to learn, hard to master. And P2E is really, really good, especially if you've been in crypto for quite some time. The P2E gaming market is huge, and it's just honestly very worthwhile for passive income in general. Then you have the Citizen Wallet, empowering communities with Web3 tools. Citizen Wallet lets you launch, use, and manage community tokens through a mobile app and NFC rewards. Melodex, revolutionizing music monetization. OX Melodex is a decentralized exchange for asset-backed music tokens that represent song royalty shares, enabling passive income from music rights. Huge. Like, a lot of these platforms have so much value and real use cases that they stand out from so many in the crypto space that you just hear about, say, on Twitter. If you just go even to some Twitter posts, they'll just come out and they'll talk about some project that's like a meme coin that is like the only thing they have is staking. Maybe the only thing that they're on is the Ethereum network, maybe the Binance network, but that's it. They limit themselves so much. Whereas a lot of these projects that are on the Quadratic Accelerator, like I said earlier, and I'm going to say again, have value, real use case, something that people want to get into because they provide something to a lot of users and investors. So keep that in mind. Then you have Prismo Technology. This basically bridges traditional systems to a blockchain with a secure, scalable, hybrid public-private layer 2 platform for enterprises and governments. That's insane. Like, if you even go over here, just take a look at it on their website, this could potentially be huge. And if you get in early on, there's like 244 supporters in this one right now. This ends in 2 days, you guys. You can literally support the project. Literally minimum amount, I think, is like $20 or something low as that. It's really, really low, the minimum amount. But even imagine if you put $20 in a sub-$1 million market cap, guys, and it all of a sudden somehow gets to $1 billion market cap. You understand what I'm saying? So if you, and the one thing I really like about the Quadratic Accelerator is it basically goes over everything about the project in their little description here. And then they go also talk about the team members behind the project. They have their social media, everybody that's on board and that is basically helping this Prismo technology grow. So that's something I really like that Quadratic Accelerator does. It doesn't just show the project and where to, support it. It shows everything about it. Why is it, potentially good or potentially good, investment? Again, entertainment, education purposes only, YouTube. And it goes over about the team. And I think that's something we need in crypto, especially considering a lot of, people want to see that. They want to see who's behind the project, who's behind the company, who's behind the platform. And something I really like that the Quadratic Accelerator does. But yeah, you guys, this is the Quadratic Accelerator. Let me know what you think of them down below in the comments. Let me know if you're going to be getting into any of these early on projects. The round is in for a couple days now. I'm going to be getting into some of them. I see the value in this platform. I see the value in a lot of these different projects. And I would just encourage you guys to take a look at some of them and read up on it and see if it's a right fit for you, because there a lot of the ones that are coming out on this platform beat so many others in the crypto space. It's like not even imaginable to, you can't even think about how good they could potentially get to, because so many projects, like you have this fart coin. I don't know how many people know about that. It got to a $600 million market cap, and it's like a meme coin. I think it's like fart coin or poop coin or something silly like that. I think that is just insane that a meme coin called fart or poop can get to a $600 million market cap. Imagine what some of these projects that are actually having something really, really useful and valuable could get to. Could they be like $1 billion market cap? You never know. Getting in early is the best chance for literally making generational wealth, or even just making you wealthy in general. That's just my opinion. Take it as you may. Let me know what you guys think of them down below in the comments. All links are going to be down below in the description. I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching. Have a wonderful, safe trading, investing, gambling week. My name is Moonlight, and I'll see you guys next time.